All right, so I have the hole all squared up, ready to go. I have the surround with the 2x6s. What I'm going to do now is take the Sawzall and I'm going to cut that ABS right behind there. And then we're going to come back and I'm going to find out the center of this. I have a new pipe here. We'll stick that new one on there and I'll show you how to figure out where to center this and how to get all that part in and put in this piece of wood, cut the hole, all the good stuff that you need to know. Okay, I've cut off the old P-trap and I'm going to put an extension on there with this medium black ABS cement. And once I get that on there, it's going to go on, you know, something like that. I have to find the middle of my shower pan, which I already know it's 48 across and 32 wide. I have marks here that I've made. The other marks right about, yeah, somewhere in there. Where the pan goes out to, that's 32 inches from the back. And like I said, it's 48 across. So 16 and 24 are the exact middle. So what I'm going to want to do now is attach this on there and then take this P-trap and cut a piece that will make it so that part right there is right at my 24 and 16, if you follow that, right dead center. So hopefully that makes sense. So right now I'm just going to put the black stuff on there. We're going to let it dry for a second and then we'll start measuring here together. I'm also live on Twitch at the moment, even though this is recorded. So that's what that camera is over there. It's my Twitch. And I'll put a link to that in the description. Mostly I make duck calls on Twitch. So I'm going to just twist this on. That helps the juice get everywhere and get a good seed. And it really doesn't take long for that to be on there nice. I can already tell it's not very square. And I just have this huge level. I'm just going to play it by ear without having my finger attached to it. Okay. So now, we got to find our center. This level I have just happens to be a 4-foot level, which is actually really nice for a lot of things when you're doing construction, to have something that's already 4 feet all the time. So since I know that's 48 inches across, we know that right there I got a dot, 24, that's center. So basically, I already said that I figured out my shower pan is going to be 32 inches. I need a Stanley Fat Max. Let's see if I can do it like this. And we actually want to make sure that not only the center part is at 16, right in the center, we want to make sure these end parts are too. That's dead on. Okay, that is too. So, now we know right there, that dot in the center is our 16 inches and 24 inches, just like it says on there, 24. That's the dead center of my shower pan. What I want to happen now is for this to attach right dead center underneath that. So I gotta cut a pipe that fits there to make that like that. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to do that one-handed or on camera or any of that. So it's gonna take some dry fitting. So what I'm gonna do is I'll do some dry fitting and I'll get this before I put the cement on it. And then I'll talk about how I got the measurements, and we'll continue from there. All right, went pretty easy. The insides here are 3/4 of an inch each. So I gave it, I added an inch, which would give me a 1/4 inch play, actually a little more than an inch, like 1 1/8 inches. That would give me just over, I'm sorry, a 1/2 inch play on both sides. Then I just centered it right underneath the 24. And it's all just dry fit in there right now. So now I'm going to get the cement. I'm going to put that all in. And you're wondering, what about the drain? What about the drain? Well, the next thing we do is I fill this hole. And then we'll go to our same spot again, the 24 and 16. And we'll cut a hole right there. And we'll put the drain in and the pipe that goes down inside, using the same idea, giving it just a little more slack because we have 3/4 of an inch play in there. And it'll go in real nice and it'll be exact centered. And it was really easy. So I ended up having like a 2-inch gap right there, I think. And so I just cut it like 3 1/4. So that's how I did that. All right, I have the whole new P-trap and drain in, except for the actual drain itself. It's a little bit pliable. I don't know how good of an angle you really get on that, but it's right there, 16 by 24. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cover up this hole, and we're going to mark that spot right in the center, 16 by 24. And then I'm going to take the new drain, and I'll show you.